주렁주렁 탱글탱글 주렁주렁 탱글탱글.
In the bottom two levels, or if it's milk or something, I can go right there. There's usually a
되게 많이네. 아, 너무 맛있겠지? 좋네.
Our build up to the bath, so we were like
마사지.
massage,
Singing.
had a doll next to her, she was rolling around.
a little go of that, can't do it. Now I'm going to get really
yeah.
frustrated. To feel where your boundary might be, and it might be different each day.
냠냠냠냠냠냠냠. 기름 뺐어?
봤어. 이번엔 당근. 잘 먹네요, 얘기. My tummy. 수박은.
잘 잤어 공주? 감자?
커.
이름 같은 거 내가 먼저
어.
빠르게